Captain Gil Pearsall is the new commander of the CHP Bakersfield area. A 28-year veteran of the department, he replaces Vince Pagano, who retired in the fall after serving 2.5 years at this post. Pearsall spent more than half his career in the Central Valley and comes to Bakersfield from Mariposa.
Joining us in Studio B is the new Bakersfield area commander for the CHP, Captain Gil Pearsall. Congratulations.
Thank you, and thank you for having me this morning.
And welcome to town.
Yes, thank you.
Now, people might say that I think the first question is, what do you know about Bakersfield? But you know quite a bit because you were in Fresno County for quite a while.
I was. I've never lived in Bakersfield until here recently, but I do know on the highway patrol up in Fresno, there's a lot of good-natured back and forth between the Fresno and Bakersfield areas. So I was very well aware of Bakersfield and its dynamics, but I am a new resident here in town.
As you come in as a new captain or a commander, what have people told you? What do you want to bring to the job?
Well, as far as what people have told me, I have always heard about the tight sense of community and respect and support for law enforcement here in Kern County. And honestly, in the 6 weeks that I've been the commander down here, I have found that to be incredibly true. So that is something that's very exciting for me here in Bakersfield.
Is there something that you want to tackle first as far as this position in this particular office?
I think anytime you deal with the highway patrol and anytime you deal with law enforcement in general, the very first thing that you have to focus on is saving lives. And I really believe that. Unfortunately, here in the Central Valley, and Kern County is no exception, we have far too many fatal collisions, fatal crashes here. So first and foremost, as the commander in the Bakersfield area, that's something that I want to look at and do everything that we can as an office to reduce those fatalities here in Kern County.
You know, when we talk about the highway patrol, a lot of time the conversation, it always picks up around the holidays. You're talking about drinking and driving and those type of accidents that are happening. But now with technology advancing the way it is, are you finding or seeing throughout your experience that the number of distracted driving, fatal crashes, are starting to catch up to the DUI and even surpass those numbers?
Yes, historically the mileage death rate has always been a calling card for the California Highway Patrol, the number of deaths per 100 million miles driven. And during my tenure, those 28 years on the job, it's been going down. However, these last few years, it has risen. It's difficult to absolutely pinpoint where it is, but a lot of us believe that distracted driving is playing a huge part in that. We have the crime suppression efforts here in Bakersfield and working in collaboration with the different towns and with Bakersfield Police Department and with Kern County Sheriff's Department. So I think that's what's great, is that we're all coming together to tackle these important issues as one entity, and then just being able to utilize our resources that much more effectively.
And you are replacing Vince Pagano.
Correct. I have some big shoes to fill.
So does he leave you his Condor tickets, or do you have to buy?
No, and I just heard about those Condor tickets. So that's exciting. Basically having that high level of hockey, and I'm a hockey fan. But no, Vince did not give me his tickets, so I'll have to get my own.
Very, very good. Captain Gil Pearsall, the new Bakersfield area commander for the CHP. Welcome and best of luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Very good.